Good day, grade 10. Today is our Mapeh subject in Mapeh 10 in week 6. Again, my name is Sir Reynaldo B. Malimban, and this is our lesson for today. In lesson 4, we talk about the Western style dance in music. Since its beginning, jazz has developed as a rich variety subtitle such as a New Orleans in Dixieland, singing, bebop, cool, free jazz, and jazz rock. Speaking of jazz, a jazz was created by musicians predominantly and African Americans performing in the street bars, brothels, and dance halls of New Orleans and other southern cities. Jazz can be described generally as a music rooted in improvisations characterized by syncopated rhythm, steady beat, and distracted tone colors and performance techniques. These are among the outstanding jazz musicians included. First is Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong, August 4, 1901 to July 6, 1971. Nickname Satmo, Sat, and Pops, was American trumpeter, composer, vocalist, and actor. Was among the most influential actor in the figure of jazz. His career spanned 5 decades from the 1920s to 1960s and different eras in the history of jazz. Another is Duke Ellington. Duke Ellington, by the name of Edward Kennedy Ellington, born in April 29, 1899 in Washington, D.C., U.S., died on May 24, 1974 in New York. American pianist who was the greatest jazz composer and band leader of his time. One of the most originators of big band jazz, Ellington led his band for more than half a century, composed thousands of scores, and created one of the most distinctive and simple sounds in all of Western music. Next is Benny Goodman. Benny Goodman as an extraordinary clarinetist and a band leader. Goodman helped user in the swing era in 1930s, earning him the nickname the King of Swing. The son of Russian immigrants, he was the 9th child born into the family. Eventually, he would have a total of 11 siblings. May 4, 2020. Born on May 30, 1901 in Chicago, Illinois. Profession: clarinetist, musician, and artist. Film: Hollywood Hotel, Psychopations, and Suites, instrument played by the clarinet. Next is Charlie Parker. Charlie Parker on August 29, 1922, 1912, 1955. Nickname Bird and Young Bird, was an American jazz saxophonist and composer. Parker was highly influential soloist and leading figure in the development of bebop, a form of jazz characterized by the fast tempos, virtuosic technique, and advanced harmonies. Born on August 29, 1920. Album: Bird and Dig Charlie Parker on Dial B. Work written: Charlie Parker Omnibook, and instrument play saxophone. Another one is John William Coltrane. John William Coltrane on September 23, 1926 to July 17, 1967 was American jazz saxophonist and composer working in the bebop and hard bop idioms. Early his career, Coltrane helped pioneer the use of moods and was the forefront of free jazz. He remains one of the most influential saxophonists in the music history. Next is John Philip Sousa. On November 6, 1854 to March 6, 1932, was an American composer and conductor of the late Romantic era, known primarily for American military marches. He is known as the March King or the American March King. start in trivia in the popular music. A new era of the music began in 1964 with the American tour of the Beatles and English rock groups. And these are the title: Can't Buy Me Love, the Beatles 1964. I Want to Hold You Hand, the Beatles 1964. Do What That Diddy, Material Man 1964. My Guy, Mary Wills in 1964. Next is Chapel of Love, the Dixie Cups 1964. Don't Let the Sun Catch, Jerry and the Peacemaker. Bits and Peace, the Dave Clark 5 1964. And The Little Old Lady from John and Dean 1964. Let's move on for another lesson in Latin America dances. The category of Latin dances in international dance sports competitions consists of the cha-cha, rumba, samba, paso doble, foxtrot, and also the jive of United States origin. Social Latin dances, street Latin, included salsa, mambo, merengue, rumba, bachata, bomba, and lena. And these are the example. One is jazz dance. It is a performance dance technique in style that first emerged in the United States in the early 20th century. Jazz thus may refer to the vernacular jazz or to Broadway or theatrical jazz. Next is blues dancing. Is an umbrella term for a family of historical and modern dances done to the blues music. Rooted in African movements, blues thus places a high value on improvisations, rhythm, polyrhythm, and solo movements. Next is swing dance. It is a group of dances that developed with the swing style of jazz music in the 1920s to 1940s, with the origins of each dance predating the popular swing in era. Next is rock and roll. This type of popular dance music originating in 1950s, characterized by the heavy beat and simple melodies. Rock and roll was an amalgam black rhythm and blues and white country music. Next is reggae, a style of popular music with a strongly accented subsidiary beat and originating in Jamaica. Next is rapping or hip-hop, a style of very popular music in 1890s with basically its dance steps and lively popularity. Next is cha-cha, an energetic modern dance originally from the South America, involving the small fast steps and swaying movements of the hips. That's all for today's lesson for our E-Class Learning System platform. Thank you and good day. Again, my name is Reynaldo B. Malimban. Keep safe.